Hello and welcome to the Non-Perfect Parents Club podcast. I'm Emma, a mama of two girls, an ex-nursery practitioner and the creator of the Non-Perfect Parents Club. The Non-Perfect Parents Club is all about support, honesty, truths, acknowledging that none of us can be perfect parents because it's impossible, and basically just speaking the unspoken. The only rule here is no judgment allowed. I love hearing people's stories. I love finding out about other parents, their family dynamics, their values and how they tick. So that is what this podcast is going to be. Some great honest conversations about parenting, hopefully delving into some nitty-gritty thoughts and feelings that will make us all laugh, cry and sigh a big sigh of relief. Hello and welcome back to the Non-Perfect Parents Club podcast. This week's episode is in support of Babyloss Awareness Week and all the parents and families who have been through this. Tonight, Sunday the 15th of October 2023 at 7 p.m. is a global wave of light. Please join in by lighting a candle to remember all the babies. If this episode is triggering for you or something that you're not able to listen to, now is the time to skip to a different episode. This week has been Babyloss Awareness Week and it's something really important for me to acknowledge. A few years ago now, through conversations with parents, I began to realise just how many had experienced loss, but they hid it away or they didn't even know how to open up a conversation about it. It was still such a taboo subject. And then on the flip side of that, people didn't know how to, other people didn't know how to react, or they didn't know what to say or what to do when someone they knew or spoke to had experienced this loss. So I created an awareness campaign, and through this I spoke to and met so many amazing parents who all shared their experiences with me. One question that I always get asked through my through the awareness campaigns that I've done, people always ask me why I raise awareness around loss when I haven't been through it myself. And that's because loss doesn't just affect the parents, it affects the whole family. My mum had 3 miscarriages between me and my sister, and I can remember 2 of them. I can remember a relative picking me up from my dance class and wondering where my mum was. My dad collecting me from that relative's house and trying to piece together the conversation to figure out what had happened and where my mum was. I can remember being sent up the road to my mum's friend's house, and as I walked in and said my mum had sent me, her friend literally just rushed straight back out of the door. So even though I haven't experienced loss, I have, and that those experiences of my mum's, they then impacted my pregnancies, because it never leaves you. If you skip right back to this time last year, I recorded an episode with Chelsea from Matilda's Mission. You can also watch the live conversation on my Facebook page. We talk all about Chelsea and her husband Matt's experience as parents whose daughter was stillborn, but also about all the work that Matilda's Mission does locally and why they do it. One thing I have learned is how important it is to acknowledge these babies and to say their names, how comforting it can be for the families to hear their names spoken and to see them acknowledged. Just because they're not right here with us, they are still a part of you. And so we're now going to remember. I'm going to read some names, and after I've done that, please take a minute to remember these babies and children and those all around the world. Alexander Paul Bowes, Alyssa Marie Holroyd, Angel Fawcett, Annabelle June Bowker, Baby Bear, Baby Collinge, Baby Star, Baby T, Bella May, Brodie Ellis Chalmers, Chanel Kellett, Cherub Colbash, Eddie Wilson Batty, Eliza Bernadette Benson, Florence Willow Patterson, Freya McMahon, George Marshall Higginson, Ivy Kershaw, Laurel Hodgson, Liam Fawcett, Little Puffin, Madison Faith Stewart, Michael Ben Fish, Ronnie John Forrester Collins, Rosie Charlton, Ryan Fawcett, Toby Lowry, Willow Charlton, Zach, Alfie James Wood, Amber Rose, Avery May Butler, Baby Butler, Baby Hillcoat B, Baby Stewart, Bailey, Benji Gunn, Callum Luke Dixon, Charlie Shaw, Juan Lee, Eileen Tarim, Finn, Florrie Rose Taylor, Gemma Dawson, Harry Jonathan Charles Holdham, Jacob, Leland, Little Polar, Mackenzie Paul Wilson, Matilda Evelyn Walker, Roman Frankie Tomlinson, Ronnie Gurr, Riley Chops, Sea Monkey, Willow, Woodsickle, Elsie. Thank you for listening.